the global village.
Good afternoon. This is the 5FM Radio Main News. The headlines. Over 8,700 farmers benefit from sustainable agriculture financing facility. NRFA staff donates 60,000 kwacha to Cancer Diseases Hospital. Islamic State leader in Iraq and Syria killed, US says. This bulletin is also live on our Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie. A total of 8,715 farmers across Zambia have benefited from loans provided under the Sustainable Agriculture Financing Facility SAF, enhancing agricultural productivity and resilience. In a statement, Ministry of Agriculture Principal Public Relations Officer Balewa Zulu has revealed that as of March 2025, 750,000.2 million kwacha has been dispersed, with over 640.3 million kwacha already utilized by farmers to invest in their agricultural activities. Mr. Zulu has emphasized that SAF is a key pillar of the Comprehensive Agricultural Transformation Support Program, CART-SP, which aims to drive sustainable agricultural development, increase commercialization, and ensure food security in Zambia. Through this facility, farmers have accessed funding for improved inputs, mechanization, and climate-smart farming practices. He adds that the financing facility is administered through participating banks, including Indo-Zambia Bank, NatSave, and Zanaco. NatSave leads in disbursement, having provided 4,764 loans, totaling to 456.9 million kwacha. The Zambian government remains committed to supporting farmers through initiatives like SAF, ensuring continued investment in the agricultural sector to boost productivity, increase farmer incomes, and strengthen food security.
The participating banks under the Sustainable Agricultural Financing Facility SAF have provided loans to over 8,700 farmers across the country. This has enhanced agricultural productivity and resilience for farmers. As of today, over 755 million has been disbursed, with over 640 million already utilized by farmers to invest in their agricultural activities.
Members of staff at the National Road Fund Agency NRFA have donated 60,000 kwacha towards supporting health initiatives at the Cancer Diseases Hospital in Lusaka. Speaking during the donation, NRFA Acting Road Tolling Director Engineer Charles Kandeke has emphasized the agency's commitment to corporate social responsibility (CSR) as a means of uplifting local communities in which NRFA operates. Engineer Kandeke has said cancer remains one of the major health challenges affecting many Zambians. The burden it places on families, communities, and the healthcare system calls for collaborative efforts from all sectors. He has further stated that NRFA staff's sense of responsibility extends beyond financing the construction of roads and bridges, encompassing the well-being of people in underprivileged communities.
We are here at the Cancer Disease Hospital to make a small contribution as members of NRA. We recognize that cancer remains one of the major health challenges affecting many Zambians, as alluded to earlier by Dr. Kamfa. The burden that the cancer places on families and communities was collaborative efforts. And that's why as NRFA, we are trying to come in, which even other sectors of our economy should also try to come in and participate.
Receiving the donation on behalf of the hospital, head of clinical care, Dr. Paul Camfor, welcomed the contribution and highlighted the hospital's critical role in providing comprehensive cancer treatment.
The deaths, again, top, it's cervical cancer, followed by breast, prostate, then esophageal and colon cancer. And we are so grateful that NRFA, you have taken time to be with us and to donate this to the hospital.
Expressing gratitude on behalf of patients, Ms. Barbara Mwemba, a beneficiary at the Cancer Diseases Hospital, thanked NRFA for its thoughtful contribution, emphasizing the importance of continued support for cancer patients.
Hospital fyakwafa ifwe kwebalweli neopalino patient na umfo okutemwa kandi fintu fyalatwangukira.
Ministry of Education Permanent Secretary for Education Services, Mr. Mambwe Kelvin, has expressed his admiration for the production unit at Chipembe Girls Secondary School in Chisamba District, Central Province. Mr. Mambwe has described the school's initiatives as commendable and aligns with the government's goals under the new competence-based curriculum. He noted that Chipembe Girls Secondary School is actively contributing to the government's agenda of fostering entrepreneurship among young people by engaging in activities such as agriculture. Speaking after a familiarization tour of the school, Mr. Mambwe has challenged other schools across the country to emulate Chipembe Girls Secondary School's successive production unit programs. He has further emphasized that the introduction of free education is the president's gift to young people, enabling them to acquire knowledge and skills that will empower them to contribute positively to national development.
And this is what the president believes in. That's the vision the president has. The vision of transforming this country into a middle income generating nation by 2030. That's the vision of the president. Now, in order to achieve this vision, he has placed premium on what? On young ones like you. Education, education, education. Education is the only thing that can transform our country. To use with you, the younger ones. Free education policy. How many of you are enjoying free education policy here? For you, but it's a cost on government, okay? And that is a deliberate policy to ensure that every citizen.
Meanwhile, Chipembe Girls Secondary School head teacher, Mr. Albert Chituka, expressed his satisfaction with the school's model of encouraging learners to embrace agriculture, stating that it is yielding positive results. In a significant boost to education and capacity building in Zambia's extractive sector, Geo Petroleum PLC has officially handed over refurbished geological laboratories and state-of-the-art equipment to the University of Zambia, UNZA. The handover ceremony held at UNZA's School of Mines was graced by the Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development, Dr. Hapenga Kabeta, along with senior government officials, university representatives, and industry stakeholders. The $100,000 project, funded by Geopetroleum under its corporate social responsibility CSR program, involved the refurbishment of the geological laboratories and the procurement of critical equipment. This includes cameras, GPS units, two 6 kV generators, 3 projectors, 5 microscopes, 3 transmitted and 2 reflected, and camping materials for field-based practicals. In his keynote address, Dr. Kabeta commended Geopetroleum PLC for its commitment to education and national development. He has said that the investment will significantly enhance the learning experience for students, particularly those in their 3rd and 4th years of the geology program, who will benefit from practical field-based mapping program. He urged the university community to safeguard the equipment and continue seeking ways to improve and expand the facilities. Geopetroleum PLC, a wholly Zambian-owned petroleum exploration company, has been actively involved in exploration activities in Block 31, PEL 0238, in the northern parts of Northern and Luapula provinces, including Lake Mweru and Lake Tanganyika. The Counseling Association of Zambia, CSZ, has acknowledged the strong connection between mental health and obesity. Recently, the world marked World Obesity Day under the theme Building a Healthy Future, Tackling Obesity Through Prevention and Care. The theme serves as a rallying call for governments, health systems, and communities to prioritize obesity prevention and care. In an interview with 5FM News, CAR's executive director Simata Songa has reaffirmed the organization's commitment to supporting efforts aimed at addressing this complex issue. Mr. Songa has explained that obesity can have a profound impact on mental health, increasing the risk of depression, anxiety, loss of esteem, and other psychological distress. He has added that the social stigma associated with obesity can worsen these mental health challenges, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break.
Obesity can have a profound impact on mental health, leading to increased risks of depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and other psychological distresses. The social stigma associated with obesity can exacerbate these issues, creating a vicious cycle that's challenging to break. Now, the role of counseling. As counselors, we play a vital role in supporting individuals struggling with obesity-related mental health concerns.
And in other news trending this afternoon, energy expert Leonard Sepe has praised Luapula Water and Sanitation Company, or WSC, for its consideration of harnessing biogas from its storage operations to generate electricity, calling it a forward-thinking initiative. Millennium Bar Station manager Evans Mwape has appealed to the government to amend the law on drinking and driving. And in foreign news, a senior Islamic State group leader in Iraq and Syria has been killed in an operation by members of the Iraqi National Intelligence Service, along with US-led coalition forces, the Iraqi Prime Minister has said. Abdallah Maki Mosli al-Rifai, also known as Abu Khadija, was considered one of the most dangerous terrorists in Iraq and the world, according to Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudan. US President Donald Trump said he was relentlessly hunted down by its intrepid warfighters. The US Central Command CENTCOM said it conducted a precision airstrike in Iraq's western Al-Anbar province, which killed one of the most important members, or one of its important IS members, on Thursday. And in sports news, delegates stream into AGM venue for FAR's Provincial Elective Congress. Members of the football fraternity are arriving at Twin Cave Lodge as they take their positions ahead of the highly anticipated Football Association of Zambia FAR's Provincial Elective Annual General Meeting, AGM. While the elections have drawn the most attention, the AGM also carries the critical responsibility of reviewing financial statements and approving the 2025-26 provincial budget. And now, that item brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. A total of 8,715 farmers across Zambia have benefited from loans provided under the Sustainable Agriculture Financing Facility SAF, enhancing agricultural productivity and resilience. Members of staff at the National Road Fund Agency NRFA have donated 60,000 kwacha towards supporting health initiatives at the Cancer Diseases Hospital in Lusaka. And finally, a senior Islamic State IS group leader in Iraq and Syria has been killed in an operation by members of the Iraqi National Intelligence Service, along with US-led coalition forces, the Iraqi Prime Minister has said. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew on the technical department, thank you for listening to the Happy World of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. My name is Lance Sannie. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.